What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I just wanted to say real quick, if you enjoy the video, if you could give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And feel free to make any comments you have about opinions or questions. Hope you guys enjoy. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to kind of go over an everyday carry for spring. We're getting into that time of year where you're probably going to start throwing on the shorts. You're probably not wearing a sweatshirt, at least. You might be somebody who really wears jeans all year round. I'm almost like that, really, just for the sake of carrying, to be honest. But inevitably, it's getting warmer out. We're going to wear less clothes, less hoodies, jackets, heavy coats, less jeans, you name it. And that actually is really going to have a play in what you everyday carry, because having those jeans on that you've probably worn the last arguably 6 months, depending where you live, you were really able to carry as much and really as heavy items as you wanted. It didn't matter. Your pants weren't going to fall down because you had a belt on. But obviously, if you like to wear mesh shorts, or I actually like sweatpants shorts, anything like that, you can't wear a belt with that. So there's a solution for your firearm, and that's called the belly strap. It's just that little band you can get. You actually just put it literally around your belly, above your belt. Just tuck it under your shirt. No one will even know you're carrying it, and that solves the problem for the firearm. So if you're not wearing jeans and belt, like obviously this is a minimalist holster. This is nice and light. I really have worn this right on like my waist with mesh shorts and like sweatpants shorts, but the belly strap or belly band is a little bit better. But so that solves the problem for the pistol, so I'm not really going to focus on that too much. But it does not solve the problem for everything else, because weight does add up, and you don't really want to be walking around with mesh shorts, sweatpants shorts, or really potentially even khaki shorts. They're just a little bit lighter, and you can just tell that like your pants are sagging because you're carrying so much EDC gear. Totally understand. But so we'll just go ahead and dive into the list. Obviously, this is a little bit leaner of an everyday carry setup compared to what I usually do, because I don't have the space to carry it. It really changes a couple things, but while it really doesn't matter what I'm wearing, I'm gonna have this. I don't really think I need to explain or convince anybody why they probably need this. Identification, money, whatever it may be, you're gonna need this. So while that's not really gonna change, one thing that seriously is going to change for me is my fixed blade. So I usually carry the SE Izula 2. That has a really nice sheath and a strong clip. I boot carry this. I guess is the proper way to say it. I just tuck this right in the back of my boot. Totally forget about it. Don't know it's there. Doesn't really add any weight to waist, pockets, anything like that. But I'm obviously not gonna wear boots with shorts, so that takes this out of play. I can tuck this right on my waist. It's slightly uncomfortable, not really a weight thing. But as far as comparing this to other options that I'm gonna put on my waist, especially with like mesh, there's easier and a little bit lighter options, such as this CRKT here. This is the Razzle Compact. Obviously, it's much smaller. It's super light, really good little work knife. But the sheath for this kind of looks like this. It looks oddly big for how small the blade is, but you'll see how it tucks into there so well. And I just slide this right into mesh shorts. I notice it's there, but not really, and it's super light. So that's a big adjustment that I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna start carrying this really all summer, way more than the SE. It's not really competition, because I think this is better. It just fits better for what I'm wearing. So yeah, that's a major change, is the fixed blade. I really never give up carrying a fixed blade, but it's just about how and which one. So that's a really big change. Another change, this is kind of super nitpicky, but it's actually the lighter. If you've watched the channel at all, I usually carry this, the Extremis lighter. And this is really good for heavy duty if it's cold, wet, raining, stuff like that. Obviously, yeah, I most likely carry this year round, but once it's warmer out, just a regular Bic lighter. It's a tiny bit lighter, but every ounce counts when you're wearing mesh shorts, right? So that's kind of a change I do. Obviously, you don't have to use a Bic lighter that has a I guess those are lemons on it or oranges, but don't ask me why I have that one. I highly recommend a plain one, or black. Black is good. But yeah, Bic lighter, or like here's another shape. It's a tiny bit bigger, but it's not really any weight difference. But just a lighter Bic lighter, nice and cheap, and these are as light as possible. There's even smaller options than this as well. But that's something that mildly changes. Just to me, I don't feel quite as extreme of a need for a heavy duty lighter. If it's 70 degrees out opposed to if it's 20. You know what I mean? It's a little bit easier to light a fire in 70 degrees than it is in 20. The other thing that kind of changes, or not really changes, but eliminates multiple pocket knives that I do carry, since it's spring, mesh shorts, sweatpants shorts, not as heavy of a tire, is going to be a knife like this one, for example, the Reich P105. Love this knife. It's a great knife, but it's big and it's heavy. I really can't wear this with mesh shorts. There's really no, unless this was the only thing I'm carrying, but obviously it's not. So I just can't carry knives as big and heavy like this. So it really eliminates several knives that I have come warmer time usually. But I can still carry something like the Ontario Knife Company Rat 2. This is really lean and light and fairly small. I'd probably notice it's in my pocket, but it's not heavy. That's the key. D2 steel, nice and sharp. Absolutely love the knife. Besides that, it's crazy affordable. It's like $38. So if you don't have this knife, you probably want to get it. Really good ergonomics and everything. But this is just an example of a nice light little knife that I literally slide in with mesh shorts. Another option would be the Civivi Elementum. I'm failing to have the Benchmade Bug Out would be another light little knife you can carry. Just, you know what I mean, like it's got to be lighter and smaller. This is just a really great option, extremely affordable option as well. Just something to consider. Flashlight, honestly, usually I've been carrying the Olight. I think it's a little bit better. It's a little more heavy duty, a little bit stronger, and a nice magnetic feature on the back. But overall, no, neither of them are heavy, but it's a tiny bit lighter. I noticed this is in my mesh shorts pocket. I don't really notice this is there. So it just makes a difference. Obviously, it's when you're wearing jeans with a belt, every ounce doesn't count. It doesn't really matter. But once you switch to warmer weather, and obviously if we're at spring, summer's coming, so all this stuff will really apply even further. So I need to be as lean and light, as little ounces, little pounds as possible, but still carrying everything I need. So the Streamlight Micro Stream is still a great little flashlight, USB rechargeable. They say they're waterproof. I haven't fully tested that, but they advertise that, and usually Streamlight's pretty darn good. Super, super light, super, super small. As you can see, I basically have pens that are bigger than this and heavier, actually. So a nice option if you need to feel as if you're not even carrying it. And then lastly, if you know me and you know the channel at all, I do not do any EDC setup that does not have a multi-tool. If it really came down to it, I would carry multi-tool, flashlight, and pistol. If that's all I could carry, that's all I would carry. So this is a much smaller Leatherman than what I usually carry as well. If you usually know the channel, I'm usually carrying this one, that being the Leatherman Wave, way bigger, very heavy, multiple blades, multiple tools, huge pliers, scissors, the whole 9 yards. And I actually just wear this right on my belt, not in my pocket. That's nice, but if I don't have a belt on, kind of eliminates this. Definitely not putting this in my pocket. My pants, mesh shorts will probably slide right down. So I resort to something like the Leatherman Free T4 to still give me multiple screwdriver options. The scissors, I believe this has a tweezers, does have a nice little blade on it. I give up the pliers, but we're talking weight here. I just can't afford to put it on. There's nowhere for me to put it. So resort to something like this. I guess another option would be like the Gerber Dime, even smaller, and does have the pliers. So there you go. That's a kind of a controversial pick there. But for me, I just prefer Leatherman. Maybe a Swiss Army knife. I do need to get another one of those and do some videos about that, really in comparison to Leatherman. That's something I'm really interested in doing. But yeah, that's really what the EDC is going to look like. My thought process as far as picking when I really don't have all that much space and I can't afford to hold as many things just because I'm wearing shorts. It's nice outside. I'm not gonna wear jeans, boots, and a sweatshirt. I just don't need it, right? So and obviously, if you're somebody who wears jeans year round, no matter what, then I guess this is mainly off the table for you. But I mean, I'm sometimes like that. Like, depending where I'm going, if I really want to carry like my bigger pistol, I'm just gonna suck it up and put jeans on, which happens. That definitely happens sometimes. But overall, for me, if it's nice out, I'm gonna want to wear shorts. So I've really been trying to dabble and find ways to really carry enough EDC gear to pack a punch and still have everything that I want to carry, but with shorts. So this is still not perfect. Sometimes it gets a little heavy, like just between these three in my pocket alone, but it's doable. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Obviously the belly band for the pistol, and obviously I have an EDC pouch. I've done videos on that as well. But let's just say I don't want to carry the pouch with me, or I just can't. I just need it in my pockets, This is kind of the solution I have as of right now. Kind of just another fun EDC overview, like a full EDC video, really what I'm carrying at the moment, just to keep everybody updated. But like I said, if you enjoy the video, you can give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.